Welcome to Dog with a View Trail Training. This is Ruby. She's going to volunteer to help me today. I'm going to go ahead and start with some wonderful things that have been asked in forums.
Grew up in a place where they told you what to chase.
What I would recommend is that if you have a puppy and you're just starting to train, that you go ahead and choose tools that are going to make you successful, not only through puppy, but adolescence and on to adulthood. That gives you a long lead of time in which to really enjoy hiking with your dog. And also, it gives you a great time to enjoy when you meet other hikers out there who are complimenting you on the wonderful training that you have done. Things that I equip Ruby with so that she's set up for success is she has on a flat collar with her rabies tags and other information. She also has on an e-collar. I am an e-collar trainer for those who want to go ahead and turn off the channel right now. But I do want to say that every e-collar trainer is trained differently how to use the tool. No two of us are alike. We are all different in how we use the tool. I train for a happy, healthy, and well-mannered dog. I use, when I go hiking, I may use a 6-foot leash or I may use a 4-foot leash, depending on the terrain of the trail and what I'm trying to achieve that day. Most of the time when I'm out, I'm not only enjoying the hiking, but I'm also out there training. Okay, so let's go ahead with that being said. I'm going to work off leash today. I recommend that you start in a low environment in terms of a distraction environment. Go ahead inside your home, move it outside to a low distraction environment, then to a moderate and a high distraction environment. I'm going to demonstrate is the left heel command. This is one that Ruby knows. Ruby heel. Okay, so the left heel command, Ruby's at my left side, her shoulder's even with my left knee. She is also in a sitting position because it's actually a heel and sit, two separate commands that when you go heel, the dog knows to come and heel and sit. From the heel command, I went ahead and taught another command that gives me a little bit more comfort in terms of knowing that she's a little bit more protected. This command I use if I have a hiker coming toward me and I'm not sure whether they're able to control their dog or their dog does look out of control. From the heel command, here's the foot command. Ruby foot. Ruby heel. And there you go.
We're at the Chattahoochee-Oconee National Forest, Blood Mountain Wilderness area, the Bryron Reece Trail.
Okay, I'm looking for on-leash and off-leash manners today with Ruby. Okay, so we've got some obstacles here in terms of rocks and tree roots. She's sniffing, but notice that the leash is slack. That's what I'm looking for, and for her to be aware that I'm at the other end of the leash. Leash awareness is probably one of the most important things I teach. Unless your dog is aware you exist at the other end of the leash, you're going to have constant tension on your leash during your walk. Ruby sit. Okay, for stream crossings, if you have a regular leash, there's a different way, obviously, to do it than if you have a dog that is e-collared. I am a trained e-collar trainer, so I'm going to go ahead and unsnap the leash. I'm able to keep her on this side of the stream until I reach the other side, and then I can recall her. Ruby, wait. Ruby, come. Ruby, sit. Good. Ruby, wait. Ruby, come. Ruby, sit. Wait. So I'm going to go ahead and reattach the leash now that we've made the stream crossing and we're able to continue on with our hike. Follow. Okay, so when you're hiking, you have the heel command, you have the follow command, and you also have reverse. Ruby, reverse. Okay, this is our reverse command, so that if I do need to back up for whatever reason, I have that in gear. Okay, Ruby, follow. Okay, we're in the follow command, nice loose leash. Ruby, reverse. Good. Okay, and our follow command. Okay, let's look at our commands off-leash too, and I only recommend if you have 99.99% recall, heel, follow, reverse, all of your tricks that you may use out on the trail at a very high statistical amount. Do not do this. Ruby, reverse. Good. Ruby, heel. Ruby, follow. And might I add, it needs to be around high distractions, your off-leash ability with your e-collar training in that. You may need to refresh it some. You should be able to turn your dog in tight turns, just as polite for other hikers that may be on the trail. Some of the trails are not so wide. Your dog should be with you. Reverse. For downfalls such as this log, actually this was placed here, it looks like, I would go ahead and use the heel command, keeping her on the left side. Large boulders. And the goal is always for there to be a nice slack leash, your dog to be aware that you're on the other end of the leash. The ability to do really nice tight turns and a good heel position. Again, so if a hiker is passing, that you can go ahead and have them on your left side. Let's see if we can get a reverse. And another reverse. Hey, very good. And there you go.